Okay, I want to mention something quickly, actually, on the topic.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I actually started fasting about like 10 years ago when I came into the faith. And I noticed when I started, I could fast every week, just consistently. I would do like two-day fast, just maybe on a Tuesday and then a Friday. But now I've realized anytime I would do a fast, immediately on the same day, I would get sick. And so I understand that that was spiritual, because these spirits don't want you to fast. So they will make it very, very hard. And
Come on.
some people, they will have like health challenges. They will have a lot of headaches. They will have they will become so negative on that day. And that's to discourage them to fast. But what I know is you definitely got to push through it, because there are certain levels of warfare that, simply put, if you're not fasting, you're not going to break that stronghold. And, this past season, I've had to fast consecutively for 3 days, no food, no water, just to break some witchcraft curses that were coming against me.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed it worked significantly, because I could tell the difference when I was under that warfare versus when I was able to overcome it and fulfill the fast. And, it's like, as humans, we try to avoid doing the hard thing. But I know it's like, it is probably one of the most important things to do as a believer, is to fast regularly.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't take it lightly. Like I said it before, if you haven't been fasting, then it's definitely a time and a season to get into that mode, because it helps a lot more than just your spirit man, but also it helps you to develop more discipline as a person. And so it can help you in all areas of your life, right? If you can say no to the food or the candy or the chocolate, you can say no to a lot of other things. And so that's why the adversary is trying to keep you away from fasting. He don't want you to fast. And so I just wanted to make that known. I do believe, like you said, a lot of believers, they're not fasting, and it's like, why aren't they getting breakthrough? Why are they going through the same cycles over and over again? Well, could it be is you're not dying to yourself enough? Like there's nothing that is like, the enemy is not going to make it easy for you. Like Dr. Wayne said, some of these spirits, they've been there for hundreds of years, and some even longer. So if we are really serious about our freedom and deliverance, then we're going to have to take fasting seriously, because trust me, it is really for your own well-being. And, it actually trains you to go deeper in your walk with the Most High,
Mm-hmm.
It is, it's such like it's beyond the physical, right? A lot of people get discouraged because the first thing they think is, like, how am I going to be able to do this? But you're relying on a supernatural strength. It is not a normal human thing to do, to stop eating.
Mm-mm.
It's not normal. Especially, why do you think they've strategically put all of these addictive chemicals in all the foods to make you crave this stuff? And now, so your palate is so hijacked, you can't say no. And so it's a spiritual warfare when it comes to disciplining yourself. Because the adversary knows this is the one thing that if he can convince you to keep eating, if he can cause you to not be able to put down the fork, it's going to be very difficult for you. So again, I just want to encourage you guys to keep fasting in the season, whatever it is. It doesn't matter what your issue is. If it's a health problem, financial problem, and even sometimes we need to fast for other people as well. Sometimes fasting isn't just for ourselves, right? Someone may be sick, someone may be oppressed, someone may be in jail, someone may be in need of your guidance or support, and that fasting could be there to help them. So I would say the children need our fasting more than ever. Definitely our parents need our fasting more than ever. And there's other people in the body that need to fast, so we can really like guide them in that direction. And because they're looking at us now who have this knowledge, you know, we're gonna really impact them in a deeper way, because a lot of believers, again, they don't speak on fasting the way they need to, at least not in America. And I've seen it for many years where I will see leaders just make excuses as to why they're not fasting or they're not praying, and it's a demon that is trying to, like, it doesn't want you to be in that secret place. Trust me. You can make every excuse in the world. Oh, you're busy, you have school, you have work, you have this. It doesn't matter, because even when I was doing the 3-day fast, I was going to work every day. I was still going about my business, you know. But when you get into that mindset, and this is like you're confident that this has to be done, there's not going to be anything that gets in your way, because you got to have that kind of willpower.